Most sprinters think the key to running is simple. I just need to run harder. But the truth is, your sprint technique is actually holding you back, and you don't even realize it. So tiny mechanical leaks in your stride are stealing speed from you every step you take. And in today's video, I'm going to break down the subtle technique mistakes slowing you down, the exact cues elite sprinters use to fix them, and a full 7-day progression that you can follow to help rebuild your mechanics from the ground up. This video is going to be a beast, and by the end of this video, you know exactly how to sprint faster with drills that actually translate to speed, and not random TikTok drills from random influencers, but true athlete tested, proven in myself, and mechanic corrections that I use in the athletes in my one-on-one training group. My name is Lawrence Ella Johnson, a professional sprinter, multiple-time All-American and former dual sport D1 athlete. I recently took 9th at the USA Championships and ran my first win-aided sub-10 performance. I've coached hundreds of athletes across all levels, and here's the proof behind what I teach. Every athlete who's trained with me on a one-on-one basis for at least 6 months has set a new personal record, either on the track or in their events or one of our speed testing metrics, because results don't lie. Okay, let's get into it. So before we break down the mechanics, you need to understand something deeper in this message. Evolution is always at play in the entire world, and it's definitely at play in sprinting. There's no such thing as maintaining. You're either getting faster or you're getting exposed. And most athletes today are stuck training in the past era. They're running more laps, they're getting in shape, they're just grinding, and they're praying for speed. And that's nostalgia, not speed science. So this modern era of sprinting rewards athletes who evolve, those athletes who track their splits, master projection, and understand ground contact time, study shin angles, refine mechanics, and build systems that compound over time. Because nature doesn't even allow neutrality, ever. Right? Not even at like the atom level, there's no such thing as neutrality. It's always moving. So if your technique isn't evolving, your speed is decaying, meaning every year you don't refine your mechanics, you're eventually getting slower without even knowing it. And you cannot fix modern speed problems with outdated habits. So if you don't evolve your mechanics, you don't adapt, you fall behind it. And today, I'm going to show you exactly how to evolve, starting with the hidden technical flaws most athletes don't even know. This is the silent killer of your speed. Technique is the real bottleneck most sprinters don't know. So this is the common issue. Poor foot strike, vertical shin angles, hips collapsing and arms breaking, torso rotating, long ground contact times, poor stiffness, because speed is not about effort, it's about efficiency. Fix the leaks and unlock the speed. That leads into the mechanic breakdown. The killer number 1 is the ground contact. Push versus pull. This is the number 1 area I see athletes lose speed, and the most speed actually. So the common error is that the foot lands in front of their center mass, instantly breaking their body. The heel drops low with no stiffness. The shin angle is too vertical from the start, and there's zero projection. They're pulling instead of pushing. So long, soft ground contacts, these tiny leaks compound in a major speed loss, right? Because elite mechanics strike underneath their center of mass. They create cyclical pawback and stiff ankles during contact, and forward attacking shin angles and snappy ground contact times. You want to push the ground away, and the cue here is push, don't step. Strike down and back. Punch the ground away. You want your heel up, and you want to bring your knees through. And if you fix just one of these things, your speed will change instantly. And that leads into killer number 2. Arm drive, your rhythm engine. This is so important. Your arms control stride frequency, torso stability, timing, rhythm, and balance. And most athletes destroy their speed with crossing the midline, flailing arms, and shrugging shoulders, and weak backside arm drive, tight and stiff hands, and torso rotation, because elite mechanics look like this. Elbow drive straight back, shoulders level, hands relaxed, arm drive vertically and not sideways, arm tempos set your leg tempo. Well, so here goes the cue. You want to lead with the elbow, cheek to hip, back, back, back. quiet shoulders, and fix your arms because your legs will finally do their job. That leads into number 3, your torso and hips. This is really where your speed transmission lives. This is where athletes collapse the most. The common flaws is torso rotation, dropping hips before leaving the block start. The hips drop and then leaving, which results in showing that they aren't able to produce enough horizontal force without the hip drops. No hip extension, wobbly core, shortened strides, and poor postural stiffness. But elite sprinters maintain tall hips, stable torso, a neutral head, and a powerful front side mechanics with long and rigid postures. The cue here is you want tall hips, you want your chest quiet, you want to punch the knee, you want to stay long, but most importantly, stay stiff. So when your torso and your hips are stable, every ounce of force transfers into the speed. And if you don't believe me, look at any elite sprinter in a 100-meter dash of the final. Their hips are locked. That leads into number 3. These are the drills that fix everything. Number 1 is your wall drills. This help fix your acceleration. Wall drills improve shin angle awareness, projection, hip height, and force direction, and push mechanics, which is what most people who's watching this video probably need to fix, is your push mechanics. So progression is a 20-second isometric hold to switches to fast switches on a wall drill. And the cue here is for this wall drill is you want to push the wall away, you want your tall hips, and you want to go down and back. That leads into drill number 2, A skips and B skips. This help fix cycling mechanics. So if you're just doing these drills, like most athletes do, and they don't even know what these drills actually translate to on the track, you're wasting your time, because these help build timing, rhythm, and cyclical action with front side mechanics and paw back pattern. And the cue here is knees up, toe down, and strike down, tall posture, and smooth rhythm. And then a drill number 3 is your banded arm drives. This fix rhythm and stability. So these build arm direction, backside drive, torso stability, tempo, and coordination. The cue here I like to use is you want your elbow back, you want to hit the wall behind you, you want to relax your hands as if you were holding an egg, right? And you want to drive straight. So this is your 7-day technique reset plan. The full weekly progression system. Day 1 is your technical audit. Film your 10, 20, 30, and 60s. You want to identify your foot strikes, your angles, and your posture, your arms and your hip. Day 2 is your wall drill mastery. 3 times 20-second holds, 3 times 10 switches, 3 times fast switches, and the cue is you want to push the ground away. Day 3 is your arm mechanic resets. 4 times 20 banded drives, 4 times 20-meter arm marches, 3 times 30-meter accelerations with arm focus. The cue here is you want to lead with the elbow. Day 4 is your front side control. 30-meter A skips, 30-meter B skips, and 3 times 20-meter high knee runs in place so you can focus on stepping down in place. Proper frontside mechanics should feel like you're marching. When my coach told me that, everything changed. And then 2 times 20-meter bounce runs. The cue here is you want to strike down. Day 5 is your hip stability and projection. 3 times hip extension kicks, 3 times 15-meter low heel recovery runs, 2 times 20-meter pushing to project the hips. The cue here is you want tall hips, and day 6 is your integrated technique day. 2 times 20-meter accels, 2 times 30-meter shin angle focus runs, 2 times 40-meter acceleration runs, and 1 times 60-meter mechanic runs. Cue here is you want it to be smooth and fast. So through those first 6 days, you see we progressed all of those things into a way that you can actually stack days that you win. You aren't going to the track for these 6 days and just doing random things. These are how you actually stack and get compound wins. So day 7, you want to retest and compare. And I guarantee if you do this, after the first 6 days, you're going to see that your 10 meter, 20 meter, and your 30 meter, and your 60 meter actual runs improved. And I want you to evaluate those improvements in posture, ground contact time, arm drive, hip height, and mechanical efficiency. So this is probably the most important thing that I can tell you in this video. Most athletes don't need more talent. They just need better technique. And once you fix these silent killers, your speed finally matches your potential. So if you want deeper breakdowns or you want me to personally diagnose your mechanics, hit the subscribe, because we don't chase speed around here. We build it rep by rep, angle by angle, so that you can protect your dream. So now you have 2 options. You can be like the 99% of people who watch this video, get extreme value with the full 7-day progression, and absolutely do nothing. Or you can be like the 1% who actually protect their dreams. And you can do that by one, applying these things in your actual training. Number two, you can also join my free community called Sprint University, where there's a group of sprinters actually getting faster together for free. Make sure you subscribe because I'll see you guys in the next video.